Yo, what's going on, Cowboys fans? Hey. All right, y'all. It's your boy, Footsdaking. As always, thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Coming to you guys on this Tuesday morning. I'm going to spend some time with my grandmother today. She's in town from California, so I'm off. And I wanted to really chart, before I get over there and hang with her, I had planned this video. I was going to push it back to later in the week. But I wanted to chart the first team offense and defense with you all. So in my recap video, a lot of fans were kind of like, Foots, you're negative, or you're being negative, or, Dax look great, and this, that, and the third. And guys, I'm not in any way down on our starters, like at all. The reason why I was so just pathetically, like I was mad that the showing was pathetic to me, especially, is because when you're watching preseason games, you're watching to get a look at your backups. Because as we know all too well, you have situations like Tony Romo when he got hurt. You have situations like when Zeke is out the game for 6 games, when Zeke isn't playing for 6 games. You have injury concerns with Tyron Smith. You need to know this, you need to know that. And you saw what happened when Zach went down. Now, going back, rewatching the game, I thought Looney played well. I thought that Connor Williams had a mixed bag, all right? So he was good at times, and then he was getting washed at times. But he played with some power as well. So I just want to, and then there's times when on the channel, guys, look, if you disagree with me, one thing, for anybody who's met me in person, one thing you know about me is I'll have a debate with you, period. But one thing you're not going to do is disagree and not come with any facts. Because I watch film. Everybody has different takes on film. That's fine. But one thing you better do when you come on this channel and you comment, you say these things, make sure you got some facts behind it, and let's just talk about it. We can respectfully disagree and revisit. Like, I'll revisit right now. I was extremely high on Mike White. I'm raising my hand. Mike White has been kind of a dud. Now, the offensive line hasn't given him a look. I'm sure he's really hit the offensive line he's playing with. I'm sure he's pretty, gun shy. But nonetheless, the ball's been coming out slow. His accuracy has been all over the place. So I'll admit that. I'm thinking that Mike White, I did a video, Mike White is pro ready. Obviously, he's not, but he can still develop. So that's just one example of me saying I was wrong. But let's look at this film together. And before I do that, let's get to some quick hits. Now, obviously, in that last video, everything was Zach. Well, the good news is you heard yesterday, even Sunday night, I believe they were talking about it some Sunday during the day, that Zach is okay. Thank you. That Zach is okay. But this is the NFL, so injuries can happen. But it's looking like that Zach will be able to, at least if nothing else, start the first game against Carolina. We just signed Dominic Sanders, undrafted free agent. Quick note on him, had a bunch of interceptions at Georgia. So, I think he was with Philly's practice squad, so that's pretty cool. Got to wait and see what's going to happen with Xavier Woods. It's looking like 2 to 4 weeks. He made a really good play. When the play he got hurt on was a really good play, so you're hoping he can get back. And then Karan Reed, I don't know much about the player. I'll have to get into him. But let's watch this film together. I slowed it down a little bit. It's really just our first team offense and defense. The first team defense has been looking really good, but I just want to watch it together with you guys, talk through it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And this next preseason game is extremely important because it's the dress rehearsal. And now you're going to want to see some sort of rhythm. I don't think that Zeke will play. I don't think that he needs to. But, and like I said, like with that, I think that he did some really good things, but it would be a lie. I would be lying to say that he looks sharp. It's preseason, so he's not in mid-season mode. Let's give him a little time to get in his bag. But there were actually some things that he did, some little things, intricacies within his game that I really like. All right, let's get to this film. All right, guys, here we go. So this is in it's not super slow mo, but it's in half speed. Right here, good run. A little trash in there, but just a nice solid run there. Rod Smith has really been having a good preseason. He's actually been one of the players who I say, if we get hurt or if we do suffer a major injury, I think that we'd be in good shape. All right, there goes quick pass to Jarwin. Looks really good there. And then here we go. Now Michael Gallup. He's the one, to me, if nothing else, you just like the way that Michael Gallup is playing. As far as it doesn't look like it's too much for Gallup. All right, his releases are clean. Here goes Rod Smith with another powerful run. That's tackle Dre Kirkpatrick. But the way that Gallup is playing, it looks he just looks very clean out there. All right, there goes that. So what you're seeing is, this is what I mean by he's not all the way sharp, and the offense being called isn't all the way sharp. Kind of timing things, kind of, you know, nothing really pushed down the field. And so the defense can key on it. All right, here we go. Defensive side of the ball. Look at the linebacker's flow right there. Sean Lee. God, Sean Lee just blew up that guard. And then you see Jalen flowing to the ball. That was really good there. All right, there goes Sean Lee taking on trash. This is kind of what I'm nervous about when it comes to Leighton Vander Esch. I don't know why I'm getting nervous as to why he's not playing. I really am. Now, look, you see right there, they tried that rub play, and look who's on his way over. Xavier Woods. I think if AJ Green would have caught that ball, he would have jarred it loose. All right, back to the offensive side of the ball. 3-step drop, really quick, really vanilla, catch to swing. All right, so this is what you see. Now, this is one of my favorite plays. Look at Zach out in space. Look at that block by Connor Williams. Good block, good run. Some of these runs that Rod Smith is getting like 5 to 7 to 10 yards, that would be a house call for Zeke. It really would. It would be a 30-yard run for Zeke. Okay, again, so no Tavon this game. Now, this is one thing that I will give Dak a lot of credit for. A good run right there, Rod Smith on that screen, and good finishing as well. I love the way that Dak sets up his screens. He's a really good ball handler, and he runs the screen game very, very well. Okay, right here, good step up in the pocket. I would have liked that ball to be out quicker, okay? So climb pocket, get ball out. That's what I want to see from Dak moving forward. Good run right here, but I think this is when we end up kicking a field goal because we weren't able to make anything of this drive. Yep, and the ball just sails right here. It's probably just gets away from him. So that's what I mean, guys. I'm not saying that he looks bad, but I mean, he's not all the way sharp. We know when Dak is on his accuracy. Good tackle. He way to get to the ball. He beat Sean Lee there. When Dak is in his bag and all the way back, that was a good break on the ball by Anthony Brown. This defense is playing really sharp, really is. Randy Gregory up there with the pass breakup. I mean, with the pass rush, excuse me. Jalen Smith where he's supposed to be. Here goes the swoop. Randy Gregory looking like he's getting his legs back. It's pretty remarkable that he's already practicing and playing ball. It's pretty solid, actually. And you like to see that. All right, now here was Dak's best drive to me. But again, you can see it's very vanilla. Routes aren't even being ran more than 7 yards. A lot of comebacks, a lot of just sit in the zone type things. Right here, Dak got lucky because Kirkpatrick jumped one. And that's what defensive coordinators are going to tell their corners. Jump something. Go make a play. So that's what the Cowboys, you're going to have to push the ball downfield at some point. Okay, here we go. I think this is one of my favorite plays right here. Woo! Resets. Again, another one of those plays where the receiver's just sitting down, kind of a 10-and-in comeback type deal. But he reset. Now, I like this one. Sees the pressure, finds that Swain. I don't know if it was originally a screen. It looks like they were trying to set up some type of screen action, but I like that Dak was able to reset, get his head and his eyes down the field, and find Swain. So that's what I mean. He's not all the way where he wants to be in season mode, and why would he be? But Rod Smith looks like he is. Wow, he's running hard. And as your running back, a physical position, you want him to be out there playing physical. But Dak, he's not all the way where he wants to be, and that's okay because it's preseason. You're getting the kinks out. But that's not me being negative either. That's me calling what I see. Good block, Connor Williams, to kind of spring Rod for like another 5. So we were really gashing Cincinnati running the ball, and the starting offensive line looked really good. However, like I said, it's not about your starters in preseason. You want to see something, especially developmental-wise, from your backups, and you want to be able to get a look in the way that our backup offensive line. And it wasn't all Chaz Green. Everybody took a shot. And the backup defense looked bad. Now, there's a throw that I thought that Dak should have gave the tight end a better chance right there. You'll see it again. Oh, that's my editing kind of messed up right there. But I would have liked him to give, who's that? Jarwin. you know, with Jarwin, give him a chance to get a jump ball right there. You know, don't sell it into the bleachers. And here goes Rod Smith again. Just running hard. I mean, he really is. That play should have been, you know, a no gain, and he turns it into a 5-yard gain. You like that a lot. Now here's Gallup. 3rd and 3. Again, gets position. That's a veteran now. That's Kirkpatrick. So gets position inside. I think Gallup's going to be a starter. If nothing else, you could run that slant, and he'll play strong at the top of his route and won't get bullied. That's what you worry about with those slants. You can't get roughed off. And here goes. Dak's able to elude the rush. You like that right there. In the regular season, Dak might have tried to bull his way in there, but this preseason, he was smart about it. Swings out, and this is the play, the touchdown that I think everybody liked. I think we all liked right there. Terrence Williams. He's really good at keeping himself alive. Terrence Williams, for everything that I've said about Terrence Williams, and I think a lot of people have kind of wanted him off this team, not just me. He's had a really good camp. He's definitely solidified his spot, at least for this year, off this team. That probably should have been a hold on D-Law, but nonetheless, look at Heath flying around. Man, Jeff Heath. Look at him playing down in the box. Look at Jeff Heath. You would have liked him to tackle a little bit lower, but nonetheless, Jeff Heath playing really stout. And that's what you're going to have to do, especially if anything happens with our linebackers. Here goes the blitz. Now watch this. Whoop! Oh, come here, Jalen. Come on, Jalen. You can't let Andy Dalton. You really let Andy Dalton put a move on you like that, Jalen? Nah, it's all good. Maybe Jalen was scared he would get a penalty. Run defense looks really stout. Who's 68? Who's at 68 right there? That was a good play on his part. Backside pursuit. So that was really good. Now Byron, you've seen Byron. That's against AJ Green, so that's a vet. Really good receiver, but you've seen Byron stick that hand in there. He was there, just didn't quite make the play right there. But the first team defense looks really good. If I had to grade them out, the first team defense looks extremely good. Here goes my favorite play of the whole cut-up right here. Look at X. So for everybody who's saying that X Woods can't make plays, that's single high now. That's single high, guys. You love that play that Xavier Woods made. So all I wanted to do, guys, was kind of chart the first team offense and the first team defense. So you guys don't think that I'm being negative, because I do see some things, but then some other things could be clean. You guys saw it. For those of you who don't have Game Pass, go back and watch it for yourself and kind of formulate your own opinion. But guys, this season is an important season, so I'm grading everything that I see as such. So don't get mad at me. Let's just hope that this team is doing the same thing that I think that they are. Again, no Tavon, no Zeke, 2 big playmakers. I think that we'll be fine. You dodged a huge bullet with Zach. So let's see how things goes. You guys jump in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. It's your boy Footsdaking as always. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. The music that you heard, go download. The link will be in there. Cowboys Huddle. The iTunes link will be in the podcast link. Will be in the description box. All right, guys. It's your boy Foots. Peace. Peace.